water. It is one of the 5 elements of nature. It is the source of life. The water which comes in different forms, like the laughing falls, smiling streams, deep and serene lakes and ponds, and solemnly flowing rivers, is in danger today because the selfish man wants to make financial profit by selling water closed up in bottles and cans. Varanasi, also called Kashi, is the oldest living city of the world. The most holy river Mother Ganga flows through this city, making it a holy pilgrim center, a refuge for the living and the dead, and for the millions of Hindus all over the world. The people of this cultural and religious capital of India not only respect the water, but also worship it. Adjacent to this holy city is a village named Mehandiganj. The arrival of a foreign company called Coca-Cola has caused immense difficulties to the people of Mehandiganj and other villages around. Because of the exploitation of water by the company, the agricultural lands are dry. The water level of the wells have gone deep down.
कोका-कोला कंपनी के खिलाफ यहाँ के किसान, मजदूर, महिला,
farmers, laborers and women of this area have been agitating against Coca-Cola company. It came into this village in 1995 as Parle company. Coca-Cola brought this plant from Parle in 1999 and it started its production here.
यहाँ पर अपना प्रोडक्शन शुरू किया.
From the time Coca-Cola came here, people of this area are constantly agitating against it. The company says that daily this plant produces 2 to 2.5 lakh liters of coke, especially in the season. As per the company's statement, to make 1 liter of coke, the company invests 9 liters of water. If it is true, then 20 to 25 lakh liters of groundwater is pumped out daily from our area. The unique thing is that this company has come from abroad and pumps out millions of liters of our water free of cost. It sells to us the same water for exorbitant prices and thus makes profit of millions of rupees. So the main struggle is for water.
भी चल रही है.
face a crisis for water today and the water level has depleted tremendously. In this situation, the women suffer most. Women have to worry about the availability of water for cooking, drinking, washing, bathing and also for farming.
ऐसे परिस्थिति में महिला को जो
Apart from the other issues of women, the women are particularly and deeply concerned about this issue of water. So when the women come out on the streets to fight against this exploitation, they are being harassed and being beaten up mercilessly. This is the irony of democracy, that when women are coming forward for their rights, they are being insulted and ill-treated. Police were so cruel that they went on beating us. I was beaten up with lathis. My head was deeply cut and I fell down. Many women from Varanasi city also were beaten. They too were hurt. The police chased our boys and beat them mercilessly.
Jagrupni and other suffering women of the villages have taken up the struggle in their hands so that water level in their wells goes up and that water flows through their fields so as to produce crops once again.
Police started hitting the women with the edge of their lathis. When the women objected to it, the police started beating all of us.
Wastewater and sludge are thrown out by the company in big quantity. The company tried to convince the farmers that the sludge would be useful as fertilizer and that it contained phosphorus, which is good for a better crop. The farmers put the sludge into the farms, but the company did not reveal the fact that the sludge contained cadmium and lead, which are harmful for the crop as well as for the human bodies.
Hoping that they would get employment, villagers gave away their land to the company, but none in the village got employment. When the villagers came to know the truth, they protested against the company, and the company tried to suppress this agitation again with the help of the police and the security guards brought on a contract basis from outside the state.
On one side you are protecting an American company, whereas you are drawing salary from the citizens of this country, and when you found our sister alone, you are ill-treating her. You bring and show that written order by which Coca-Cola is given the right to drill the water out of our land.
I can see the police of Mulayam Singh government standing here to protect a foreign company. You would be happy if Mulayam Singh would come to the platform of the people of Mehandiganj and announce that he would expel Coca-Cola. To expel WTO may be a dream. It is a demand of the people of Mehandiganj that Coca-Cola should quit our land.
The protests of the people against the company took the shape of a large-scale people's movement. Volunteers from various civil service organizations and non-governmental organizations joined the village women and youth in organizing rallies, marches and street corner meetings. Magsaysay Award winner Dr. Sandeep Pandey and Medha Patkar, the coordinator of National Alliance for People's Movement, came to lead the agitation. Along with social workers, Gandhians and activists, members of various communist and socialist parties too gave a lead to this non-violent and peaceful movement to save water. The movement took a new turn on 10th May 2003 when around 50 activists held a protest march in front of the company. The police mercilessly beat up the activists. Chanchal Mukherjee of Samajwadi Jan Parishad suffered severe injuries due to the police lathi charge. On the 10th of September, around 800 village women and youth proceeded towards the Coca-Cola plant to hold a peaceful meeting. But the security guards and the police cruelly beat up the activists who had nothing in their hands to protect themselves. Dr. Sandeep Pandey, Nandalal, Jagrupani and many village youth were injured. 77 people were imprisoned for 3 days. In spite of the dictatorial behavior of the district administration, the suffering villagers kept up their good spirit. From 20th of October to 4th of November 2003, a long rally was organized from the Coca-Cola plant in Mehandiganj to the Pepsi-Cola plant in Satharia in the neighboring Jaunpur district. Medha Patkar gave a lead to the Padayatra. During this long rally, seminars were conducted in the educational institutions and street corner meetings were organized, thus bringing in awareness about the harms and evils of economic globalization.
On one side, the government is allowing the multinational companies to exploit our valuable water resources, and on the other hand, government claims that the water resources should be protected. It is the exploitation of our basic needs. Our natural resources are being privatized and being sold to foreign companies. What will happen to us in the coming days?
During the week-long rally, the activists succeeded in conscientizing the pedestrians, vendors, shopkeepers, and people of every walk of life.
We have walked almost 200 kilometers and reached here going through innumerable sufferings and pain on our bodies. I would like to inform the people of Satharia the truth about these companies. In Plachimada of Kerala, women have to walk 3 kilometers to collect water. 3 kilometers one way and 3 kilometers back twice a day. And thus they walk 12 kilometers daily for collecting water. If you want such a situation should happen to you and that your people should go to faraway places like Machli Shahar and Badshahpur, then allow this factory to function. If you want the groundwater here to be safe for your use, then uproot this company from here. How many people has the company pushed out of jobs? Those who sell lemon water, sugarcane juice, buttermilk, coconut water, lassi, mango juice, sattu. All such people have been pushed out of their jobs. It is certain that the company has made more people unemployed. These soft drink companies have deprived our people of their land and water.
On the last day of Padayatra, a concluding meeting was held in front of the Pepsi-Cola bottling plant at Satharia. Some local activists brought bottles of Pepsi from a nearby shop which contained fungus. The local SDU examined bottles in front of all and confiscated the bottles containing harmful materials. Besides this, one bottle contained a piece of glass and another bottle had some other unhealthy material in it. The movement against the exploitation of water had an impetus when the activists organized a 5-day fast in front of the bottling plant. The social activists of Varanasi city also joined the local residents in the 5-day fast. During the fast, meetings were organized to discuss on the issue of water and the impending dangers of globalization. On the concluding day of the fast, a large public meeting was held near the company during which the speakers expressed their anger against the company's insensitivity to the sufferings of the people.
Here is the copy of the order which prohibits 5 local people from organizing protest rally within 300 meters of the factory. That means we are allowed, but we are peace-loving people. We do not want to break the law. So, we are here peacefully sitting and demanding our rights. When Saddam Hussein announced that these oil resources in Iraq belong to the people of Iraq and the oil wells of Iraq cannot be surrendered to any of the American company, then America went and destroyed Iraq.
While breaking the 5-day fast, all those who were present took a resolution to bring success to this struggle against the exploitation of water. The company transported some people from faraway villages, paying them 1 day's wage, and made them show black flags and raise slogans against the activists who were fasting for 5 days. The agitation took a new turn with a 10-day march from the newly constructed Coca-Cola plant at Sinhachavar in Balia district to the Mehandiganj plant in Varanasi.
Absolutely deplore that activity. We want to stop it and we want to educate people in the United States about what Coca-Cola and Pepsi are doing here.
This movement is to throw both Coca-Cola and Pepsi-Cola companies out of India. The companies are the symbols of the corrupt system emanating out of the economic policies of the country in the new situation. The products of these companies are not for human health. We are against every soft drink company, whether it is from within the country or from outside, which exploit the natural resources of the country and work against the environment.
From the 15th to the 24th of November 2004, the activists covered almost 200 kilometers on foot. On the 22nd night, more than 100 Padayatris entered Varanasi city. On the 23rd, a press conference and a meeting were organized in the Gandhi Adhyan Peeth in the university premises of Kashi Vidyapeeth. During the meeting, some miscreants sent by the company came to attack the activists. These miscreants tried to chase the activists who were peacefully participating in the meeting. They raised slogans and used abusive language against Dr. Sandeep and other activists. They made unsuccessful attempt to shoot Dr. Sandeep Pandey and Nandalal. Some activists caught 3 of these troublemakers and handed them over to the police. Police confiscated 3 of their vehicles, which contained propaganda materials of the Coca-Cola company and printed pamphlets against the movement.
These people are not local residents of Mehandiganj. We are the residents of the villages near the factory. If these people have difficulties with our agitation, why can't they come to our village and speak to us? If anything happens to our rally, it will be the responsibility of the police administration. It is your responsibility to protect us. But while we were having peaceful meeting inside the university, we were publicly abused and ill-treated, but you were watching silently.
After the unexpected dramatic events which occurred in the university premises, the Padayatra moved towards Mehandiganj. After the sunset, the activists pitched their tent for the night camping at Canary village 4 kilometers away from Mehandiganj. In the morning of 24th of November, the rally proceeded from Canary village for its conclusion at Mehandiganj. The colorful procession moved towards the company through the Gyanchand road, and many groups of village women, children and youth joined the procession from different directions. With the intention of having a satyagraha, which is Mahatma Gandhi's peaceful method of placing the demands, around 2,000 people progressed towards the gate of the Coca-Cola company. Reverend Tenzin Rengzin, a professor of Tibetan Buddhist Higher Studies Institute, was leading the march. Hindus, Muslims, Christians and Buddhists all were part of this march. The police stopped them when they reached 300 meters to the bottling plant. They sat down there and started a public meeting. The village women explained their sufferings and pains caused by the company. The social and political activists who came from outside spoke in support of these women and farmers. The artists of Prerana Kala Manch encouraged everyone present through their songs. Requests were sent for the officials to come and listen to the demands of the people, but none came. So after having extended the time limit, Dr. Sandeep Pandey and Nandalal announced that all would march towards the gate of the plant in a peaceful manner and would sit in front of the gate until the problem of water and other issues are attended to. The people moved ahead holding each other's hand as a sign of unity and to show their commitment to non-violence, and that they would not retaliate if the police attacked them. All of a sudden, the SDO who was present there ordered the police for lathi charge. On receiving orders, the police started showering blows on the men and women in front. The police did not even spare the children. They chased women and the old people and beat them up mercilessly. Hundreds of people, including many women and children, suffered injuries. After that, the police separated the people. They threw stones and brick pieces at the people behind.
Police arrested almost 500 people. Dr. Sandeep Pandey was picked up and pushed into the jeep like an animal. Out of 500, there were 114 women who were injured badly. All of them were sent to the police lines. There was no arrangement for food and water. They were kept hungry for the entire night in the police line. No first aid was given to the injured people. When the agitators insisted on medical checkup, they were taken to Kabir Chaura Hospital at 12:30 midnight. Medical checkup of 25 persons was done and they returned at 4 in the morning. Following day, only at 7 a.m., they were able to enter into the jail. 167 people, including 43 women, were kept in the jail for 4 days. The civil and the police administration tried to crush the movement in various ways. Nandlal and 3 others from his village were kept in the jail for 15 days.
Taking forward their agitation, people of Mehandiganj continue to express their pains and woes through new and innovative ways, including sit-in agitation at Lucknow and silent marches in front of the company.
This company is trying to steal away the water from Plachimada in Palakkad district of Kerala and thus making profit. You are not the only people suffering due to this company's exploitation. So many people are suffering all over the country. The people of Plachimada have been sitting on fast for the last 1000 days.
सन्नाटा तोड़ के आ सारे बंधन जोड़ के आ ये सन्नाटा तोड़ के आ सारे बंधन छोड़ के आ अपने गम की दवा कर ले 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 अपने गम की
It is evident that at the behest of America, the district administration and the police are trying to crush this movement. But for the people of Mehandiganj and the neighboring villages, it is a struggle for their existence. If they have to survive, they have to save their crops. To save their crops, they have to save water. To save water, they are determined to uproot the Coca-Cola company from Mehandiganj, because it is a struggle for life and death.